Hello Michigan fans. Today I have great news for you. What I have to tell you here today is good news full of emotions. This decision will take you completely by surprise and you will be very shocked by this situation. This just happened in Michigan and the nation is going crazy with this situation. The whole web is agitated with this last-minute decision. Today we are going to talk about the most coveted quarterback to be Michigan's starter in 2024, and there was also a very shocking controversy that came out in the last few hours, so stay tuned so you don't miss any important details. And before we start, I wanted to ask you a question. How long have you been a loyal Michigan fan? For over 25 years or less? Leave it in the comments below. If you are interested in always being updated with exclusive breaking news from Michigan, subscribe to the channel right now so you don't miss any news from the Wolverines. Let's go. After an outstanding college career from J.J. McCarthy, the Michigan Wolverines are moving into the next era of their career, but the most coveted starter in the blue group might be junior Alex Orji, who has had quite an interesting career and journey thus far. Orji came to Ann Arbor as a 3-star recruit and the 28th ranked quarterback in his class. According to the 247 Sports Composite, ran for 39 touchdowns and over 2,000 yards in his junior and senior seasons, which attracted the attention of many programs across the country. If he could develop as a passer, it would be clear that Orji was capable of being a starter, but he was a raw talent in high school in that department, completing 226 of 436 attempts, 51.8%. He was still able to create big plays, averaging 8.7 yards per attempt, 16.0 yards per completion and 7.1 yards per carry, not including sacks, in 11 games as a senior. But it was his play on the ground that initially drew rave reviews. He played high-level football at Texas and ran for 1,200 yards. That's very, very good for a quarterback, said Jim Harbaugh in December 2021. And don't get thinking he can't throw the ball. Orji was 6'2" and weighed 226 pounds as a true freshman. His athleticism and speed stood out immediately, and it wasn't long before as he gained some playing time, scoring rushing touchdowns in each of the first 2 games of his career. Orji continued to develop, and Harbaugh also continued to praise, saying it was like looking at Herschel Walker playing quarterback, who can actually throw the ball. Orji is actually bigger than Walker, who was 6'1" and weighed 225 pounds going into his sophomore season. Orji was 6'1" and 235 pounds in the spring game. Orji went 4 for 6 passes for 47 yards and a touchdown, including this beautiful pass to wide receiver Frederick Moore. In 6 games in 2023, Orji has rushed 15 times for 86 yards. Those aren't the flashiest numbers by any means, but they were plays designed specifically for him in the most important games of the year: Ohio State, Iowa in the Big Ten Championship, Alabama in the Rose Bowl, and Washington in the National Championship. Before closing, dear fans, wanted to know what you think about Alex Orji. Leave it in the comments and stay tuned for more updates.